And that was hopefully the last time I will ever see the inside of a freaking prison cell. You there, guard. Take back your stupid robes. You can have those back. Ugh. Although, now that I'm out here, there was one individual who kept looking at me in a weird way, and I don't really appreciate the way he was looking at me. Let's see here.
Hey, you're not supposed to be down here. Official business only.
Dude, I was just down here. It's fine, I'm allowed to be down here.
Oh, my mistake then. Sorry, you can go on ahead.
Thank the gods for my charisma. What? You.
Come to kill me at last, have you? Thank the gods. I can bear the guilt no longer.
Yeah, what are you doing outside of your cell, by the way? Excuse me?
I know I must die. Beware, though. My newfound honor demands I defend myself.
Wait. Do you know me somehow?
I am in no mood for jokes. Strike me down. Take your revenge.
I honestly have no idea what the heck you're talking about.
You don't remember? That is my fault also. I am your so-called friend Inigo. I was the one who killed you. I tried anyway. I am guilty. Kill me.
I don't remember you at all, in the slightest. You didn't do a very good job, though, did you?
After I shot you, I finally realized my mistake and tried to turn myself in. Your body was gone. The guards did not believe me. They said I was wasting their time. I had to pay them to put me in this cell. It is where I belong. I needed to repent. I need to repent.
I'm not the person you remember, but you look useful.
You are the person I remember. I would recognize your smell anywhere.
Excuse me?
My life is yours to take. Do it.
Let's agree to disagree. I could use some help if you're willing.
I fight with you?
Yes, Inigo. Don't waste your life rotting in here. Believe me, it smells rather weird.
Or die defending you. Yes, I accept. I feel lighter in my heart now you have given me this opportunity. You will not regret this.
Just watch where you aim that bow of yours.
Do not joke about such things, my friend. The sadness I feel for what I have done is brutal enough. For now.
Alright, so... The crazy Khajiit in Cell 1 is not to be disturbed. He paid us good money for that cage, so don't go bothering him. If he's still here in a month, I think we should enforce a little rent increase. I doubt we'll get the chance, though. You've all seen the way he looks. Won't be surprised if he tries to end his life soon. If you see him in particular suicidal mood, get in there and stop him. He's been using the key we gave him, so if you need to get there in a hurry, use the spare in the broken strongbox above the fireplace. A dead man can't pay rent, huh? I don't suppose you had anything with you, did you?
What are you doing that for?
I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, this was your cell. How did you get out? Wait, what did it say it was? Above the fireplace. Because I swear...
Mr. Dragonfly, say hello to my friend. Mr. Dragonfly is shy and frightened of almost everything.
Okay, Ebony, Did you have something against this loot, by any chance? I hope you don't like bards, because that would... I hope you don't have a problem with bards, because that would kind of put us in a bit of an awkward situation. I think the arrows just kind of phased through the ground right there, but whatever, I guess. Inigo's journal. Do you mind if I take this, by any chance? I wouldn't mind having a little look-see at this later on. Inigo the Brave. I guess we'll take Dragonfly, Mr. Dragonfly with us as well. Alright, so what do you have in here? Nothing too dramatic, huh?
You want to talk? I hope this will be a mutually beneficial exchange.
Show me what you have. Oh, you are... kind of set for life, aren't you? Well...
You want to ask me something?
I want to give you your armor, if you don't mind.
What are we trading?
Yeah, that reminds me. I need to go back and collect the rest of that horse at some point, don't I? Also, yeah, you can have Mr. Dragonfly, too. And give you 4 torches. Any thoughts?
I see you found Inigo the Brave. It's just a little thing I've been working on. It is probably rubbish. Hand it over, and if we're relaxing somewhere safe, I'll read it to you if you want.
Oh, okay.
You want me to lighten your load?
I'm going to give you this book, actually. There you go. Any
I'm
thoughts?
thinking the guards here are all blind, deaf fools. Don't worry, they didn't hear me say that.
Okay.
Okay, let us get back to it.
I don't suppose you had anything in here, did you? Actually, we can use that. I don't understand what you had against that loot. Like, what was the deal?
Be careful!
Shut up.
Yes, my friend.
Uh,
What is yours is mine.
where was... There you go.
All set?
All right. I feel like I'm moving extremely slowly. So, Inigo, my name's Jessica Holland. Nice to meet you. I am the Dragonborn, the savior of the world, apparently. So, basically, this is the way it works. Alright, I'm supposed to defeat this dragon called Alduin, but it seems that every single town I go into, everybody wants me to run and do their little side quests for them. They want me to run their precious little errands. So, most of our adventure is just going to be taking care of meaningless little tasks like that, as opposed to fighting these big bad dragons that need to be killed. But, you know what? The dragons are kind of scary. Take my word for it.
Watch what you're doing.
Hush. Let's see here. What exactly was I doing before?
Look!
Tell you one thing, we're clearing the freaking skies. Well, actually, you know what? I do need to see the court wizard. Just for the sake of seeing if I can find a few new spells. Hello.
Speak quickly. Take a look.
Do you have anything that I might be interested in? I recognize all these names. These spells might be a little overpriced, don't you think? Wait, what? Okay, I wouldn't mind having that. What? What? A mammoth? Actually, no, that'd be kind of useful. Although that right there. Ooh. That is just too useful to pass up. I can't.
Until...
I can't not learn that spell.
next time.
Anuriel, a word, please.
Yes, my lady?
It's been brought to my attention that the poison, known as skooma, may be present in our city. What do you know of this?
I believe it to be a falsehood perpetrated by the Empire in order to weaken the citizens' confidence in your ability to rule.
Excellent. Then there's no need to devote any resources to stopping it. Thank you, Anuriel.
Did
That
we
will
have
be
an
all.
appointment? No. It was a delivery? I can't remember.
Actually, I'm just here to buy some spells.
Spells and incantations. For those with the talent to cast them.
Uh-huh. Assuming you have the spell that I want. Flame Atronach. Huh. Interesting. But once again, you do not have a Frost Atronach
I
spell.
have to remember.
So,
Lord
is this what it's
first,
come to?
then summon.
You'd have your own flesh and blood hanged, just to solidify your grip against the earth.
If that's what it will take, then so be it.
What's become of us?
Alright, Inigo, I don't really know how this spell is going to work, so, you might want to hold on to me for this. We're going to Winterhold. Huh. And just like that, we're here. Well, I'm here anyway. I don't know... Oh, crap. Did Inigo get left all the way back in Riverwood? Oh, no. That's bad. That's bad. Let's see here. Ah, yes, I forgot how gravity-defying Winterhold was. Oh, there you are, Inigo.
Just stoked the fire. Take a seat and get the coal down.
Oh, what time is it, by the way? It is 8 o'clock at night. Inigo, I think we're going to be staying here. So you're a spellcaster, if I recall.
My days at the college are long behind me, but I prefer to stay close by.
But you're not selling anything.
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Can I get these bottles refilled, please? Thank you. And I'll rent a room, too.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
And also...
Sate that appetite, huh?
Yeah, let's. I kind of need to restock on some stuff. Actually, what do I have with me? I don't have any Norn mead. There's that. There's that.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Yeah, Inigo.
I am here for you.
You can just stay out here,
If
okay?
there's trouble, come get me.
If there's anything else you need.
Do I not have a door? Oh, this is bad. Why do I not have a door? Do. Do you have any idea how awkward it is to sleep with an open door like that? I, I don't like it. I don't.
I am ready to go if you are.
Yeah, follow me.
Yes, let us go.
And I'm assuming you've had breakfast too, right? I hope so, because I'm about to eat mine. Baked potatoes and some bread. Not the healthiest breakfast, but you know what? It'll do. Okay. Apparently, I did not sleep well enough. You know what, Inigo? I'm sorry to do this, but I'm too fatigued. I don't know what it was about that jail, but it took me out of it. Okay, I think I'm feeling a little bit better now.
How long are we gonna let Ranmir drink himself into a stupor?
As long as it takes, darling, as long as it takes. And, ooh. Kind of having a bit of a whiteout now, are we? Sheesh. Was this a store? No, that is somebody's house by the looks of it. You know, I don't know if they're gonna let... What, Inigo, where did he go? Well, whatever, he'll catch up. It's too cold out here for me to really give a crap. It's been a while since we've been here. Or since I've been here, anyway. College guard. Not great. I don't even know my way around this place all that well. How am I supposed to find what I'm looking for here? I think they had a library. I believe they had a library at some location here. Was it up here? Oh, Inigo, they let you in. I was starting to wonder if they were going to let you in or not. What is all this? This is strange, yet ominous and mysterious at the same time. Like, what? Okay, so what was the point of that? Oh, also...
There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear of persecution.
Yeah, aren't you the conjuration teacher?
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Surely you would have the spell I'm looking for, right? Wait. Dremora Honor Guard? Dremora Lord? Earth Atronach? You do have it, but I don't have enough money. As is flipping typical. You know what? I will come back to you at a later date, now that I know you actually sell them.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
What are you wearing this far in the north? What? I don't understand, Skyrim. I don't under... Why are you... You're a high elf. How are you surviving up here? Also, what's this meeting about to be about? If anything. Anybody? Also, why is everybody just staring at me? I don't... Am I just straight up not allowed to be here? Is that it? Fine, you know what? I can take a hint. Okay, ooh. 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 There's also a map here, huh? Oh, interesting. Then it also shows like all the paths I could take. If I wanted to go to Dawnstar, I could follow all these paths. Oh yes, that reminds me. There's also a dragon we need to kill up at Mount Anthor too.
Can I help you with anything, Neria?
I was wondering, has Ferolda been in recently? Borrowed any books that you can recall?
Neria.
Did she perhaps mention any dangerous research she might be working on? Anything that could get her in trouble?
I'm here to help you with books, Neria. That's all.
Ah, yes, of course. No, I don't need anything.
Sounds like a lot of drama going on here at the school. Ah, I think you're the one in question.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance?
Yeah, sorry, your threats don't really work on me. If you knew any amount of the BS I deal with on a daily basis, you're gonna have to do something better than Atronachs, I'm afraid. I'm looking for an Elder Scroll.
And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about?
Sort of.
Or are you just someone's errand girl?
Tell me more about them.
I knew it. Everyone comes in here expecting my help, but they don't even have the proper questions. An Elder Scroll is an instrument of immense knowledge and power. To read an Elder Scroll, a person must have the most rigorously trained mind, or else risk madness. Even so, the Divines usually take the reader's sight as a price.
A price for what?
The simplest way to put it is knowledge, but there's nothing simple about an Elder Scroll. It's a reflection of all possible futures and all possible pasts. Each reader sees different reflections through different lenses, and may come away with a different reading. But at the same time, all of it is true. Even the falsehoods, especially the falsehoods.
Any idea who wrote them?
It would take a month to explain to you how that very question doesn't even make sense. The scrolls exist here, with us, but also beyond and beneath, before and after. They are bits of divine-made substance, so we could know them. Sorry, talking about the scrolls, you usually end up in irritating and vague metaphors like that. Some people who study them devoutly go mad.
Alright, so do you have one that I could use?
Ah, you think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it.
What about the Dragonborn?
What about it? Wait, are you?
Yep.
Were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture.
Alright.
Fight well.
Well, are you gonna do your thing, or you're just gonna stand there? For crying out loud.
How are you, Travis?
What do you want?
Why should I want anything? Why can't I simply be sociable with my colleagues?
I'm busy right now, Colette.
Well then, fine. Have a nice day.
The Imperial Navy, huh? Dragon War. Why is everybody just hanging out here? I feel like I'm being followed. Also, what the heck is up here? I can't help but be curious. Yeah, you are Thalmor. I don't like you.
Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
I'll be down in a sec.
Effects of the Elder Scrolls by Justinius Polonius. A thesis on the 4 different types of readers of the Elder Scrolls. It is widely known among scholars that the Elder Scrolls entail a certain hazard in their very reading. The mechanism of the effect has at present been largely unknown. Theories of hidden knowledge and divine retribution were the subject of idle speculation with little investigation. I, Justinius Polonius, have undertaken to thoroughly document the ailments afflicted by the Elder Scrolls on their readers, though a unified theory of how they manifest continues to elude me and remains a subject for future study. I have grouped the effects into 4, finding that the avenue of experience depends largely upon the mind of the reader. If this is unclear, I hope that a proper dichotomy will lay it plain. Group the first, the Naifs. For one who has received no training in the history or nature of the Elder Scrolls, the scroll itself is effectively inert. No prophecy can be scryed, nor knowledge obtained. While the scroll will not impart learning to the uninformed, nor will it afflict them in any adverse fashion. Visually, the scroll will appear to be awash in odd lettering and symbols. Those who know their astronomy often claim to recognize constellations in the patterns and connections, but such conjecture is impossible to further investigate, since the very nature of this study necessitates unlearned subjects. Group the second, the unguarded intellects. It is this second group that realizes the greatest danger from attempting to read the scrolls. These are subjects who have an understanding of the nature of the Elder Scrolls and possess sufficient knowledge to actually read what is inscribed there. They have not, however, developed adequate discipline to stave off the mind-shattering effect of having a glimpse of infinity. These unfortunate souls are struck immediately, irrevocably, and completely blind. such as the price for overreaching one's faculties. It bears mentioning, though, that with the blindness also comes a fragment of that hidden knowledge, whether the future, the past, or the deep natures of being is dependent on the individual and their place in the greater spheres. But the knowledge does come. Group the third, meditated understanding. Alone in Tamriel, it would appear that only the cult of the Ancestor Moth has discovered the discipline to properly guard one's mind when reading the scrolls. Their novitiates must undergo the most rigorous mental cultivation, and they often spend a decade or more at the monastery before being allowed to read their first Elder Scroll. The monks say this is for the initiate's own protection, as they must have witnessed many unguarded intellects among their more eager ranks. With appropriate fortitude, these readers also receive blindness, though at a far lesser magnitude than the unguarded. Their vision fogs slightly, but they retain shape, color, and enough acuity to continue to read mundane texts. The knowledge they gain from the scroll is also tempered somewhat. It requires stages of meditation and reflection to fully appreciate and express what one saw. Group the fourth, illuminated understanding. Between the previous group and this one exists a continuum that has, at present, only been traversed by the monks of the Ancestor Moth. With continued readings, the monks become gradually more and more blind, but receive greater and more detailed knowledge. As they spend their waking hours pondering the revelations, they also receive a further degree of mental fortitude. There is, for every monk, a day of penultimate reading, when the only knowledge the Elder Scroll imparts is that the monk's next reading shall be his last. For each monk, the penultimate reading comes at a different and unknowable time. Preliminary work has been done to predict the occurrence by charting the severity of an individual monk's blindness, but all who reach these later stages report that the increasing blindness seems to taper with increased readings. Some pose the notion that some other, unseen sense is, in fact, continuing to diminish at this upper range, but I shall leave such postulations to philosophers. To prepare for his ultimate reading, a monk typically withdraws to seclusion in order to reflect upon a lifetime of revelations and appoint his mind for reception of his last. Upon this final reading, he is forever blinded, as sure as those unguarded ones who race to knowledge. The illuminated one, though, has retained his understanding over a lifetime, and typically possesses a more integral notion of what has been revealed to him. It is hoped that this catalog will prove useful to those who wish to further our mortal understanding of the Elder Scrolls. The Moth priests remain aloof about these matters, taking the gradual debilitation that comes with reading as a point of pride. May this serve as a useful starting point for those hoping to take up such study. Dictated to Anstius Mecham, 4th of last seed, in the 126th year of the Second Era.
Are you looking for any specific volume?
Well, that was
Stratus?
completely useless.
Oh, no, not really.
Ruminations of the Elder Scrolls, huh?
Ruminations on the Elder Scrolls by Septimus Cygnus. Imagine living beneath the waves with a strong-sighted blessing of the most excellent fabric. Holding the fabric over your gills, you would begin to breathe drink its warp and weft. Though the plant matter fibers imbue your soul, the wretched plankton would pollute the cloth until it stank to heavens of prophecy. This is one manner in which the scrolls first came to pass. But are we the sea, or the breather, or the fabric? Or are we the breath itself? Can we flow through the scrolls as knowledge flows through, being the water? Or are we the stuck morass of sea filth that gathers on the edge? Imagine, again, this time but different. A bird cresting the wind is lifted by a gust and downed by a stone. But the stone can come from above if the bird is upside down. Where, then, did the gust come from? In which direction? Did the gods send either? Or has the bird decreed their presence by her own mind-making? The all-sight of the scrolls makes a turning of the mind such that relative positions are absolute in their primacy. I ask you again to imagine for me. This time you are beneath the ground, a tiny acorn planted by some well-meaning elf maiden of the woodlands for her pleasure. You wish to grow, but fear what you may become, so you push off the water, the dirt, the sun to stay in your hole. But it is in the very pushing that you become a tree in spite of yourself. How did that happen? The acorn is a kind of tree egg in this instance, and the knowledge is water and sun. We are the chicken inside the egg, but also the dirt. The knowledge from the scrolls is what we push against to become full-sighted ourselves. One final imagining before your mind closes from the shock of ever knowing. You are now a flame burning bright blue within a vast emptiness. In time, you see your brothers and sisters, burnings of their own in the distance and along your side. A sea of pinpoints, a constellation of memories. Each burns bright, then flickers. Then two more take its place, but not forever, lest the void fills with rancid light that sucks the thought. Each of our minds is actually the emptiness, and the learnings of the scrolls are the pinpoints. Without their stabbing light, my consciousness would become a vast nothingness, unknowing its emptiness as a void is unknowing of itself. But the burnings are dangerous, and must be carefully tended and minded, brought to themselves, and spread to their siblings.
Okay, I have no idea what the heck I just read right there. Where'd the orc
Well
go?
then, let me know if you need anything.
What's that? Oh, yes, thank you. I will.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
This Ruminations book is, incomprehensible.
Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls. But, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long.
He's dead?
Oh no, I hope not. But even I haven't seen him in years. And we were close. Became obsessed with the Dwemer. Took off north saying he had found some old artifact. Haven't seen him since. Somewhere in the ice fields, if you want to try to find him.
The ice fields? Inigo, would you like to go and deal with this for me? By any chance?
You want to talk?
Any thoughts?
It doesn't matter how long I spend here. I will never master magic of any kind. If you need anything else, just ask.
Right, so... We're going out into these parts of the world somewhere. And quite honestly, I would really rather not have to deal with that. It's gonna be so cold out here. I should probably stock up on firewood, to be honest. It's already cold enough out here as it is. Oh wow, look at that. That is crazy. Oops.
Look!
Alright, can I take some of this firewood, by any chance? Because I would like to have some of this stuff, if at all possible. Is there a place I can even cut firewood? so far, I'm not really seeing anything, with the exception of floating snow. I don't suppose you sell firewood, do you? It's probably a bit much to ask for, but...
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you? Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Do you sell firewood? No, but you sell glass and you sell straw. You bugger.
All right, then.
But surely there's an area where I can actually cut firewood, because I would like to have that. Also, I did not give you permission to start snowing again. Ah, here we go, here we go. Okay, that is an additional 6 pieces of firewood. Hello, there's like a crafting station thing over here. See if I can warm up here a little bit. What happened? What the... Okay, I had nothing to do with this. Right, I had nothing to do with this. Do 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 do. Inigo? Inigo? Where did you go? Whatever. He'll catch up, I'm sure. Alright, so we just want to keep heading north. If at all possible.
Look!
Right, do I have any idea how the heck I'm going to get out here? There is this ruin over here, which might prove to be somewhat useful.
Look!
I refuse to let the weather come back. Okay, how am I supposed to find this guy out here?
Look!
I hear a bear. I'd rather not have to deal with the bear, if at all possible. Thank you. You know what? You have lots of meat on you, and I would not mind having. Wait, there's a boat over... Aha! For being out here for years, that boat's in pretty decent condition. Aha. Septimus.
Dig, Dwemer in the beyond. I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depths.
What brings you to this remote place, my friend?
Ah, the ice entombs the heart. The bane of Kagranak and Degother. To harness it is to know the fundaments. The Dwemer lockbox hides it from me. The Elder Scroll gives insight deeper than the deep ones, though, to bring about the opening.
You have an Elder Scroll? Here?
I have seen enough to know their fabric. The warp of air, the weft of time. But no, it is not in my possession.
So, where is it?
Here. Well, here as in this plane. Mundus, Tamriel, nearby. Relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby.
That is not very helpful.
One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return.
What do you want?
You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer City slept, the yearning spire, hidden learnings kept.
Yep, I have heard of Black Reach.
Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Mzark. Ofthand, the point of puncture, of first entry of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock.
How do I get in?
Two things I have for you. Two shapes. One edged, one round. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mazark and its Sky Dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know.
Great. Inigo? I think I've been abandoned by Inigo. That's not good. So, great. Now where am I going? All the way back up to here? Oh. This just keeps getting worse and worse as time goes on.